Alright, hello, welcome back everybody to the stream. As always, I'm gonna check the audio here quick, make sure it's all sounding good. Yeah, it's sounding pretty good. But yeah, anyways, we are back to play a little bit of Twilight Princess. Been getting a little bit free time here. Just finished Fatal Frame 2 Remake last night. And of course, we cannot skip these. We can never skip this intro. But yeah, back to play some Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U. I should really get a Pro Controller. That would be kind of fun to play with. Let me make sure I'm loading the right save file here. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. Wait, is it? Wait, what? No, yeah, 2026. I definitely did not start streaming this 6 years ago. Or 2 years ago. Wait. Yeah, 2 years ago or 6 years ago. That is insane to me, man. Yeah, let's get back to playing the game. I see we got a chat on YouTube from Bonkman. Welcome in. Hello, hello. How's it going? Hey, what is going on with the audio? Clipping in and out there for a second. Anyways, sorry for those who were... Okay, what is going on here? I'm not gonna be having my audio clip in and out like that. Is there a cord that's not fully plugged in here? That. I don't know if you... Well, you guys probably can hear the audio just fine, but... Alright. But yeah, anyway, sorry to those who started watching my stream of Twilight Princess a couple weeks back. I definitely put this on the back burner for a bit there because we were playing Fatal Frame 2 Remake and Dispatch. Yeah, we're back here. Gotta find all the bugs again. Everybody's favorite. How do I get back in here? Oh, here we go. I'm interested to see how long it'll take for me to beat this game. I wouldn't say that this is necessarily a really long game. Whoa. What are you talking about, man? What do you mean by black brutes? Nah, but anyways, it's not really a long game. It felt like a very long game as a kid, though. But in comparison to, I don't know, something like more modern games, Witcher and shit like that, I don't think this game's that long. I realized I had not finished this game yet. You should. It's honestly, like... I feel like towards the end of the game, it kind of just does a 180 after the real... Or the main villain. Once you get to the main villain, and then you beat him... And then it's like, boom, all of a sudden, like, they're like, oh, well, we gotta go... I don't want to spoil it for you, but it is fun. It's kind of out of left field, because, well, I wouldn't say necessarily out of left field, but... I like the final battle. I like how many phases there is. Are you at the last quote-unquote temple or the castle? Oh, you're at like the Hyrule castle? Yeah, you are you are so close to beating the game then. You're very, very close. I will say though, for I don't think I beat this game as many times. Oh, Link is coming to save us all. Don't be too sure about that. Compared to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, I know as a kid I played those games a lot and beat them a lot. This was one of the Zelda games that I didn't beat as many times. Like, I probably replay... I mean, I probably replayed this less than 15 times. Maybe even 10 as a kid, but... I think the one Zelda game that I replayed the least after beating would probably be Wind Waker. I feel like I only beat that once or twice. I don't know, it just kind of pisses me off with the slop of games these days. Not every modern game is trash, but a lot of them are. You know what I mean? And even like for a series like this, I don't mean to like shit talk people who really like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but like this was... I don't know. This was great. Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, every game before that was really good. There's even some good Zelda games that came out after this. I'd argue that even Skyward Sword is pretty fun too, in some moments. I don't think I ever really fully cared about Skyward Sword as much, though. But, I don't know. Breath of the Wild was fun on my first playthrough, but I tried to replay it, and I'm just like, man, I don't know. And Tears of the Kingdom, I mean... I can see why some people would like it. I played that game for less than, like, 2 to 3 hours, and I just... I got very, very bored of it. I don't like what they're trying to do with the whole, Oh yeah, I'm supposed to light the torches or something. Oh, I did not mean to throw that. Try this again. I don't know, I like these traditional Zelda games where it's just, you know, there are very detailed dungeons that you go to get certain new items that you use to defeat a boss or use later on in the game. And like Breath of the Wild just felt like, I don't know, it's like, okay, here's your bombs, your infinite amount of bombs. Like, I don't know, it just didn't really feel like they had distinctive dungeons in that game. They had a lot of... It suffered from a sameness vibe to it. You know? The shrines were all just little caves that looked damn near identical. And those weren't even mandatory. And the... Well, I guess technically nothing in Breath of the Wild is mandatory. As soon as you get the tutorial done, you can try to beat the game. Or the final boss. But, like, the dungeons are all just... Like, they were cool at first. The first dungeon that I fought with the giant guardian thing, I was like, that's cool. Like, that reminds me of Shadow of Colossus. I like that. Except the fact that you don't really climb them or anything. I mean, you kind of do, but... not in the same way that you do in Shadow of Colossus. And then... like, they're all the same. It's just, you're in a giant robot, and then you fight the same fucking corrupted Ganon thing or whatever. What am I supposed to be doing here again? I think there's a Howling Stone somewhere over here. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. No, okay, there's a Howling Wolf Stone, but I think that this is where the... one of the... when you become a human, you come back here, maybe? Possibly? Might be wrong on that. I played a bit of Skyward Sword. Yeah, I mean, like, I know a lot of people really like that game, and a lot of people really hate that game. It's a very 50-50 split. I personally don't hate it, but I don't really like it that much either. Like, it's okay. It's not a bad Zelda game. I don't really... Like, I don't think the motion controls were that bad. Maybe I just got lucky as a kid, but my motion control issues were not something... Oh, you can jump from the tree, too. That's cool. But I don't know. I didn't have many motion control issues. And honestly, if anything, I thought that was cool. As a kid, that was pretty cool to me. Like, oh, wow. You know, like, because Twilight Princess, this game, when it came out on the Wii, was cool because people were like, oh, you swing the remote, you swing your sword, but, like, you're not really, moving the sword in real time. Whereas Skyward Sword, the sword moved with wherever you had it positioned in the real world. You'd have it on the right side of your hip, or move it up, or left, or right, like, it would follow wherever the Wii remote was. Whereas this game, the sword never follows you, or your hand placement. You just swing your sword once you wiggle the remote. So I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool as a kid. I would definitely say that's one of my least favorite Zelda games, though. Not, like, the worst one ever made, though. And I feel like the story was kind of cool, I guess. A little prequel. I thought there's supposed to be a bug up here. Oh, no, it's supposed to be over there, damn it. Okay. See, this is what happens when you play a lot of the Wii version and the GameCube version. Everything gets mixed up for you depending on which one you play, because everything's mirrored on both versions. We need to go up there. I can remember how to get up there, which I don't. Here we go, here we go. I think I found out how to do the jab attack on the Wii, but I'm not sure. It's been a while for me, but, oh, let me grab some of these rupees. I liked, I don't know. I like trying to figure out the different movesets in Skyward Sword. That was kind of fun. I wonder what happens if you sit in there, if there's like an actual timer or not. Like where you could get a game over. Alright, there's another one. I guess the map shows it, I forgot. Okay, so there's one right below me. don't want to get on, I want to move it. What is your least favorite boss in Twilight Princess? Honestly, that's kind of a tough one for me. Because I really like them all. Even if their mechanics kind of suck. Oh wait. Going this way. My least favorite boss. I would probably say my least favorite would be... I don't know, because they're all very cool with their distinctive ways of fighting the bosses in this game. But I would go with that Goron fight, or like I don't know what it really was, I forgot. It's like a possessed Goron boss fight in the, I think it would actually be our next boss fight here, in the next dungeon. I would say that one would probably be my least favorite, just... I don't know, because it's kind of cool because you have to, like, yank the chains and stuff, and I feel like there's a couple different ways you can tackle that boss fight. You can, like, yank the chains to, like, pull them down. I would probably say that one, though. Despite the fact that I still don't think it's a horrible boss fight, I think compared to the rest of them, it's the one that's the least, I don't know, the least shocking out of it. Like, the rest of them are really, really, like, as a kid, I'm like, whoa, dude, like, you gotta do this, and they're like this. I don't know. That boss fight didn't really have me in that same type of mindset. What am I doing here? Where's the exit? Is there a window or something? I don't even think I need to be over here. Oh yeah, here we go. There's 3 more somewhere. Where could they be? I thought they were all right here, but maybe maybe there's some up here. Near the volcano. I would say the one that's the most tricky for me, or was the most tricky for me as a kid, was probably the Zora one. The Zora dungeon boss fight where you're under the water fighting that giant worm. But that one also creeped me out the most as a kid. I liked it though, I like it. A lot of flying assholes here. Oh, wait, okay, so there's a Howling Stone somewhere over here. Yeah, there it is. What, did I do it wrong? I do really like these two. These little callbacks to the Ocarina songs from the Nintendo 64 games. I always like this. I don't remember which song this is. Zelda's a Lullaby? No. This is a song of healing from Majora's Mask. Wait, what? Where do you go? Ordon Village. Woods? Okay, that's probably like Link's house right there. Okay, so he's back at that pool area. I'll have to go back there. My favorite boss is a mini-boss. It is the boss that when you hit it loses armor, so it starts out slow, but it gets faster when you hit it enough times. Oh, are you talking about... Is it like a human-ish looking thing? I think you're talking about that one that's... There's a lot of them in the castle. What is it called? I think it's a Dark Nut or something like that. I don't know. I like what... I think I know which one you're talking about. I like that one too. Oh man, I should have killed those guys last. I'm gonna lead this one in here. Come here. Alright, we'll just restart it, I guess. Yes. Yeah, those are fun ones. I like those. I like fighting those little mini bosses. Oh, he's down there? I'm not gonna lie, in this remake, they really make it so this is a lot shorter. Like, these bugs don't overstay their welcome. It was trolling you. It really was. Yeah, I don't know. I know I've said it before, but I think this is such a great Zelda game. Like, obviously, I have my personal favorites, but this is up there. If there's ever a time where somebody's like, I've never played a Zelda game, never played any of, like, I know about the series, but I want to get more into them. I've never played any of them. This is the game that I tell people to play every time. And if you like this, you'll like the other ones. Also because it's like, it's modern enough where people can really get into it versus like, I don't think this personally, but I know some people are like, oh, the Nintendo 64 ones, they're just too old, they're too... I don't really like the way they look, I don't like the way they play. And yeah, granted, they are a little dated, obviously, for how old they are, but... I feel like this is the best, like, 3D Zelda to start somebody off on. And because you don't really need to know any of the other games to play this one. Granted, there's references and stuff, but I wouldn't say a lot of Zelda games are like that, but there are some where it's like, you know, might not be as impactful, or you might not be able to understand the story as much if you haven't played the other games. Do you have the case for this game? I do. Let me go look at it, actually. I don't know if it was the original case, but I could have it right next to me. Somewhere. Possibly. I think I have it here. I've got a lot of games and DVDs. PS4 game. Xbox, a lot of DVDs. Maybe it's in my other one. I have a distinct memory of, before I try to find this, I have a distinct memory with this scene. I am trying to think about what the hell it was, but I remember one time I was playing this game, and my grandma was watching me play it, and I was just a kid, but she was... There was something about one of the faces that one of these guys makes here, and she made some joke that I thought was hilarious. I was, like, dying laughing. I was, like, crying. Like, you know when you laugh so hard that you're crying? I'm trying to think what the hell it was that she said. Or maybe it wasn't this scene. Maybe it was when Link saves that kid from the little goblin creatures. You know, this game is like $150 for the HD remake. I didn't know that until recently, but I consider myself very lucky because I got the Wii U, this HD remake or remaster or whatever, and the Wind Waker one, all for less than like $300. I think these games themselves were like, they were definitely not anywhere close to, they were like probably, let me look, I genuinely want to know. I feel like the sticker should still be on there. I'm gonna find this fucking game. I know I had to have had the case out recently because I put this game into the Wii U. And I did the same for the Twilight, or the Wind Waker. Is it? Got some Berserk DVDs, American Psycho DVD, Blade Runner, Fight Club. But where are my Wii U games? I've got Majora's Mask for the Nintendo 64 in here. Oh, here it is. Yep. Okay. There is a fan in my way, but I can see where my Wii U games are. Hold on. We'll pull them both out. Okay, so I have the original case for Twilight Princess HD for the Wii U, but the case that I have for Wind Waker is it's one of those, like, it's a GameStop cover, but I didn't get this from a GameStop. It doesn't show the price for the... Wait. I have the receipt in here. Yeah, okay, so... That's so cool that I left these in here. The price that I paid for Wind Waker HD was $29. And the price that I paid for Twilight Princess is $40. Oh, wait. No, this might be wrong, because this is... Hold on, let me look at this. Okay, so I paid $40, yeah. $40 for Wind Waker, or $40 for Twilight Princess HD with the cover case and everything. And for Wind Waker, it was $29. So yeah, I consider myself pretty lucky, because seeing these games online now, they're absolutely insane for the price people are paying for these games. As much as I like these games, I would not be paying $150 for them. I would just emulate them at that point, because why the fuck would I spend that much money? I guess it's more of a collector's thing. But, okay, now I gotta put these back in my shelf here. Oh no. I had it perfectly fit. Now all the games are falling. They're thinking... Oh shit. Get in there! I'm getting rage baited by video game discs. Cases. It just fit in there, man. And I'm gonna put all these back. Red Dead Redemption 2 disc case. Here's the Kingdom. What the hell's that doing here? Blade Runner, Fight Club. I am pushing this, I am pushing that shelf, that drawer, to its max. I don't think I could fit another game case or anything in there. Wow. Yeah, I'm lucky. Because I bought those games too. I bought them during COVID, or during quarantine. Maybe a little bit after. But it was around 2020. And when I bought them from this now non-existent gaming store that was in a mall. And it was like one of those mom and pop shops. So, one, either I was lucky during the timing, because maybe this was during the time where those games were not super inflated, or two, I was just lucky that the game store owner didn't look at the actual price that he could have gotten for these games. And just put them at what he thought they were. Either way, I'm not complaining at all. And I think I got the Wii U for less than $100. Obviously it was used, so I don't think I have the receipt for the Wii U, unfortunately, but I'm not really sure why I even kept the receipts for them. I felt like maybe if they didn't work, I would come and return them, but, well, they both worked just fine, but, if I were to, try to return them, I don't think I'd have anywhere to return them to, because, the area where I bought these games, that nice little store, is now dirt. Quite literally. All, mowed down and excavated. Doesn't even exist anymore. I would never return this stuff, though. This is, these are great. Okay, so I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying. I don't want to leave all these people here just to save ourselves. Can we do something? Oh yeah, okay, so we gotta go to the Death Mountain and wrestle with some Gorons. The kid is just staring. Yeah, I was kind of interested, though, once you asked that question, because, you know, I've been kind of going just based off my vague memory, but I'm like, I'm not really sure how much... Like, I'm not 100% sure how much I paid for them, but I was like, hey, I could just look at the stickers. But then I remembered I left the receipts in the cover, or the cases. So even the stickers were a lie. Not by much, though. I'm not even sure if I can get up here. I thought they, like, roly-poly try to roll at me. Unless I can outrun them. No, I can't. They put you in this thing. Yeah, I'm not getting up there. I need those fucking boots. Time to backtrack. I guess while I'm there, I can learn a new skill too, so it's not just the iron boots that I'll need. No horse whistles? I know there's one over here. Oh, wait, that's right. They have my horse, so I can't even use it. Oh, the music in this game was great, too. I loved it. I loved all the instruments they used. Oh, wait, nope. Fuck that up. Come here, boy. I played enough Red Dead 2, I can do this, no problem. We got another scam bot in the Twitch chat. I remember as a kid, before you got the horse, like, I'm not gonna do it as much because obviously I'm streaming, but I remember as a kid just running around without the horse. Oh, this fucking guy. Running around without the horse, just exploring. Felt very cool. Like, even just this field alone is bigger than the Hyrule field from Ocarina of Time. And this is just, like, a portion of the field. Not even taking into account all of the loading areas there are to the other parts of the field. I do kind of miss that. That's one thing I really miss as a kid, just when I would play games. Like, this was so amazing to me back then. And now, like, these days, I'd see something like this, it's like, ah, whatever, who cares? But as a kid, this shit was awesome. You know, it did not take a lot to impress me as a kid when it came to video games. How was your day? It's alright, I guess. Did a little bit of studying, but, isn't there a way? Yeah, I can, like, do this backflip off my horse. I was gonna say, I remember that. Still gotta go to the gym. I'm gonna do that later tonight. Alright. Where's that wolf at? I think this one should be that shield bash counter thing. Maybe. Hello, Hero of Time. And that's what I like about this game too. Like, obviously, like I said, you could really get into this game without knowing the past history of the games, but if you did play the originals, they always add in these little sprinkles here and there of familiar things. Also this. Okay, that is a huge foreshadowing for the final boss. Yeah, the fact that this is like the Link that you play as from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and now he's teaching you these cool-ass attacks, which, to be fair, I don't think he ever really used any of these in those games, but... I think the only one he teaches you that you use is the Great Spin attack, but I don't even think that's a mandatory skill. I think you can, like, easily skip that one accidentally. Did he just use magic? Oh, yeah. Actually, I might be wrong on this, but what I like about the last boss fight is, so there was a fight in the original Nintendo 64 games where you fight Ganon, and he uses these little fireball things, and you could counter his fireballs by using an empty cup, or an empty bottle, and just swinging it. And if I'm correct, I might be wrong, but if I'm correct, I feel like you could still do that in this game, and they kept that as like a little reference to when you fight Ganon in the Nintendo 64 games. I was just kidding. Give me the boots. I'll keep your secret. Oh, that was a great angle right there. Hey, wait a minute. When did Link's back get like that? Holy shit. So, what's the back routine, Link? What is your stack? Dude, what? This guy's hacking. Oh no. Oh no. Get off me. Dude, what? I sidestepped him. Cheating bastard. Oh, I should have grabbed him. No! Oh, he's getting... circling around me. Uh-oh. Counter the open palm strike of B by grabbing with A. What? I can do that? Oh, okay, okay, I see, I see. I'll just spam A the whole time, and I'm good. Yep, I'm telling everybody your secret. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me on my horse. Oh, come on. What are you doing, horse? The one thing I don't get about this game is that he can have the iron boots in his pocket with no downside, but when he wears them, he gets slower. And not to mention the fucking ball and chain thing, too. Big ass ball and chain. Let me just put that in my pocket. I like the facial expressions in these games too. Very expressive once they got to this like GameCube Wii era. This is before Zelda had voice acting too, so I feel like it helps. I kind of needed the facial expressions to sell stuff, sell emotions. Oh no! No! Pony, damn it! Let me on! Oh, they just keep getting on? Alright, fine, fuck it. That too. This game had a lot of like the... I forgot what it's called, like timing music or whatever. Like the music changes depending on where you're at in the scene of the fight. The boss fights and mini bosses, which I really like that too. I know Metal Gear Rising did that too. A couple times. That reminds me that, did you know that the ball and chain works like a shield? I did not know that. We'll have to test that out. Oh, this shit. Now, this isn't the hard time. This isn't the hard one. One of these is tough, with the jousting bullshit. Fumbled. I could never truly figure out how to get this shit down. I always just got lucky. Oh, hope for the best. Nope. Oh, you have to, like, fucking get on the side of them or something. If I remember. I'm also almost dead. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to cheese it with the spin dash. No wonder it's not working. Maybe it's environmental music. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. We did it. He's dead forever and he's never coming back to hinder us. Yeah, this is the scene that my grandma said something about right here. I don't know why, like, I can't remember what it was, but every time I see this, I just giggle. Because whatever it was funny as hell. I think it's when he reaches up to him or something, yeah. Gosh, I don't know what it was. It's been so long, but it always makes me giggle. And I don't even remember what the hell it was my grandma said. I'm sure she doesn't remember either, even if I asked her. So we got another chat on YouTube. Hey, more Twilight Princess and early. Oh yeah. I figured it's time to get back to the Twilight Princess streams after beating the last two games that I started Twilight Princess first, and then I put it on the side, and then finished up Fatal Frame 2 Remake and Dispatch. But hell yeah. Welcome in, Hambly. This is such a classic, bro. It's crazy to call this game a classic, because this used to be the new Zelda game that I was so excited for as a kid. I always kind of see this game as like the modern new Zelda game, even though this game is, I think it's over 20 years old now. Or somewhere close. Oh, I'm dying, hold on. Go refresh myself. Because, yeah, this game came out in 2006, or 2007, I think. That is insane to me, bro. It is wild to me how old these games are. Yet, in my mind, I'm still like, oh yeah, these are the newer Zelda games. Go to the Goron Mountain. Just shame the sequel got turned into the crossbow training game. Yeah, dude, they should have made a sequel for this game. It feels like some Zelda games get that treatment, though. Like, I think it would have been very, it would have mirrored the way that the Nintendo 64 titles were, at least, where you had Ocarina of Time, then Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and then, I don't know, Twilight Princess 2 or something. Even Breath of the Wild kind of technically has a sequel. Wind Waker got Spirit Tracks. Oh yeah, that's true. I totally forgot about that. The Wind Waker had the Spirit Tracks and the, what was the other one? There was another one on the DS. Phantom Hourglass, I think it was called. Not gonna lie though, I feel like Spirit Tracks was the better game, I think, from my memory. Yeah, Phantom Hourglass. Yeah, I don't know, I think I know I played both of them, but I had a lot more fun with Spirit Tracks. I actually, that's another memory I have in my mind. It was a distinct memory of crying to my dad because I really, really wanted that game, and my dad's like, you don't want that game. You don't want that game. I was like, I do, I really want— oh shit. Flame arrows. I have a wooden shield. He's like, you do not want that game. I'm like, I do. He's like, you don't even get to walk in that game like you do normally in Zelda games. I'm like, yeah, you walk with the D-pad. Dad's like, no, you don't. I'm like, yes, you do. He's like, you walk with the stylus. You have to walk with the screen. Like, you touch where you want to walk. I'm like, they would never do something stupid like that. They would never do that. And one year for Christmas, my dad got me that game, and they most certainly did do that. At first, I hated it. I was like, this is so dumb. And I didn't even really want to play it. My dad wasn't wrong. But after a while, I got used to it, and I actually had a lot of fun with it. I do remember in that game there was like a multiplayer or something you could do with, hold on a second. I have to go check to see if my door got fucking flung open or not from this wind. I'll be right back. It did not, thankfully. I'm just hearing shit. But yeah, I got used to it, and I remember the Spirit Tracks had like a multiplayer thing. Because eventually, me and my sister both had our own, like, DS's. Because first we had the DSi, we both shared that. And then for one of my birthdays, I got a DSi XL, and then I used that. And I remember, like, we would play these games with each other. There's like a thing on there where you could play multiplayer with people who had DS's in the same room as you. And there was also the PictoChat thing, which I thought was so cool too. where you could just like chat with people in the same room as you. But yeah, I know Spirit Tracks had something where it's like one person could play as like the Phantom, like Zelda, walking around in the suit, while the other person plays as Link. I think there was something, there were like little mini games where you had to like collect little pieces of the Triforce or something. The Hero of Trains. You should be able to go back down to the mountain and get the Hylian shield now, so Ordon shield don't burn up. Wait, really? I can get that right away? Do I have enough rupees for it, though? Yeah, I might as well go get it. Because I know damn well this thing is gonna burn up here. Am I going the right way? I feel like I am not. Oh yeah, I'm going the right way. All this backtracking. Well, oh wait, no, I can just warp there. Wait, no, I can't. I can't warp yet. I don't get that convenient feature till halfway through the game. Forgot about that. Alright. Not gonna be in the bomb shop. Oh yeah, that little baby has a little shop over here. Yeah, that's right. It's locked. Oh, it's nighttime. Damn it. Now let me go out to the field and wait for sunrise. Oh yeah, this amazing soundtrack. Remember as a kid, I thought this was so cool. You could hear the girl from the... Was it Malin? You hear the girl singing from the Nintendo 64 games, the little rancher girl. To me, it kind of creeped me out at first, though, because I'm like, wait a minute. Is this her dead soul singing to us? This is fun. That's actually some crazy draw distance right there. You can see him all the way out there. I wonder if it was like that in the originals. Dude, there's some modern games that don't even have draw distance that far. Or I shouldn't say draw distance, but like enemy distance. Like, those would all be enemy pop-ins. I would have thought that, yeah, the furthest I'd be able to see is to that first fence on my side of the bridge. They really should have added a skip night feature in the HD version. You know, that's one thing I saw with this newer PC ports that came out. that there is like a sun song for the PC port of Twilight Princess, which seems pretty convenient for times like this. Which obviously functions the same as the sun song from Ocarina of Time. Nope, can't see that far. Can't see that far in the originals? Or the original Twilight Princess? Because yeah, I was gonna say, that seems like pretty far to be seeing enemies. But you know, that's something I never, like, I don't really think about that. I never would have thought about that as a kid. Like, even to this day, I don't really care that much about pop-in, but it is kind of noticeable now that, like, it was, you know... If I never learned about, like, pop-ins and draw distance, I would have never really noticed that much. But now that it's, like, I know about it, I can, like, I notice it when it's there. But it's not like a... I can't play this game because the pop-ins are horrible. Yes. Yeah, the new port is fire. Credit to the team behind it. Yeah, I was seeing a couple different things that looked pretty interesting. I saw a video where they have Fierce Deity Link added in. Or like a costume, obviously. But the graphics, you could seamlessly swap between the graphical like changes between the HD version and the old version, so you can see like for example, if we're playing the PC port right now, I could just pull up menu and swap it to the original like GameCube or Wii. Or if I wanted to play it with this HD port like resolution, I could swap it to this one. There was also like an HD texture pack that was added in by one of the fans, or like one of the mod developer, whatever you want to call them. That adds in even more. What is my shadow doing? Holy shit! Like adds in even more pixels to the graphics and stuff. So, I don't know, that seems really cool. Like, you don't have to close your game down for that, you can just seamlessly do it while you're playing the game. That seems pretty cool to me. You can just toggle it off and on whenever you feel like it. Honestly, give me performance over graphics any day. Yeah, I'm the same way too. Like, I can't lie, it is nice to see good graphics and updated graphics, but I'd rather have a game run at a consistent frame rates and just be consistent gameplay as opposed to graphics. And also, at the end of the day, like, graphics don't make a game good. There's a lot of really, really amazing looking games out there that come out in the modern times, but the gameplay is just like, I don't care about it. That classic, I don't know what you would call this. Classic intro to the Hyrule field during the morning. Yeah, you could change models and such. The texture packs toggle as their newer feature. What I'm really excited for is... Ooh, what the hell? No, I don't understand. I'm looking at my... I look at my OBS, and I can see where it looks like my frames are dropping while I'm playing, but I'm looking at drop frames, and there's no frames dropping from, well, like my actual streaming software, so I don't know. Not that big of a deal, but once in a while I do kind of notice, like, my frames kind of slow down for a second, and it's weird. But the one thing I'm really excited for... Wait. I am getting ahead of myself here. I did not wait for 5 minutes in the field just to not buy this. I'm excited for seeing how far the... how far they'll go with it on the PC now. I really want to... I can't wait for the ROM hack community, is basically what I'm saying. Freaking 200 rupees. There. Now I'll never lose... That's the nice thing about getting this right away, is that you will forever have this wooden shield. Because once this one burns, like, you're done. Like, you have to buy these wooden shields here. Which, whatever. Not a big deal. But you lose the classic design of this invaluable piece of wooden shield. Alright, how do I equip this? How do I do this here? Oh, here we go. But yeah, I really can't wait to see what the ROM hack community will do. If they're anything close to what the Ocarina of Time ROM hack community is, we're gonna see some absolute bangers coming out for Twilight Princess, and we'll get to we'll get to see these unofficial sequels, which I'm really excited for. But I know that's a little early to be hoping for that, but I know it's coming eventually. You think you could buy bombs now too? Could be wrong though. Oh. Oh wait, yo, no, I need to get a bomb bag for that, right? I should probably do all this shit first. Hopefully I won't... I don't want to get to the point where it's like, oh man, I need to backtrack and go grab this in the middle of the dungeon. Especially when I can't warp yet. Well, I guess there's that little chicken thing. Okaku or whatever. Oko? You know how to get a bigger rupee bag? Vaguely. It's been a while since I played this game, so I can't totally remember how to do it. Does it something to do with that bug girl? I feel like she gives you one. Or one of them. Oh, what the hell. Just can't buy them yet. Whatever. I remember when I first played when I was 10-ish, gutted is an understatement to how I felt. Gutted. Gutted to what? Oh, are you talking about the end of the game? Yeah. Yeah, bro, the end of the game was like so... It was like bittersweet, I would say. I don't want to massively spoil people, so if there is anyone watching that doesn't want spoilers, I'd just say mute the next 10 seconds or 30 seconds, but yeah. Spoilers for the end of this 20-plus-year-old game starting now. I'll say I was pretty upset when our friendly Midna princess, Twilight Princess, just goes in the mirror and breaks it. Shit was sad. I was like, no! What are you doing? No! And then, of course, never got the sequel, so that is a 20-year-old, I wouldn't say plot hole, but loose end. Is it really a loose end, though? I don't know. I wish that there was more. I wish there was more of this Link. More of his story. Yeah, I was saying that to a buddy. I can't wait to see the ROM hacks using Twilight Princess assets. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I mean, like, at first, I'm sure they won't be that great. They'll be kind of like testing them out, and it'll be kind of... Now, this isn't me, like, trying to trash on this ROM hack whatsoever. I feel like this ROM hack really kicked off a lot of what we have today for Ocarina of ROM hacks, but I remember back in the day playing Nimpazi's Adventure, and that was amazing at the time, but if you look at it now, it's like, a little lackluster. Not lackluster, that isn't the word. Because it was still pretty good, but what are my cats doing out there? I feel like there's gonna be a lot of like ROM hacks that are just like goofy, I guess. I don't know what the word would be. Can't get in there. Alright, I think my dog... Not my dog. Hold on. The dog is getting into something, and I gotta go... Hey! I knew it! What are you doing? And then, of course, Mick had to run in here. They got a whole operation going on out there, man. Whenever we're not looking, the cat will knock over like a pizza box or something, or knock over some sort of peanuts or anything. He'll knock over seasoning, and then the dog will come over and start feasting with him. Mick just does it to piss me off so I get attention. He wants me to let him in the room all the time, so he can come in here and terrorize me. I wonder what his evil operation plan will be this time. Probably chewing on a cord or something. Anyways, I always got it for the shield burning up. Oh, Okaku. Wallets are tied to Agatha in Hyrule Castle. Okay. Hold on, let me keep up with these chats. Let me read these chats quick so I can. Oh, the ending had me bawling in the manga. She kisses him. What? I know one of my coworkers actually has the whole set of the manga. I really want to read them. I look to my left here. I have the Majora's Mask manga. I have the... What is this? Oracle of Seasons manga. I have two... I don't know why, but I have two Majora's Mask mangas. I think one of them was given to me as a kid. My dad got it for me as a... I know my dad got Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask for me as a kid, and the Minish Cap, I think? I think this is... Yeah, the Minish Cap one right here. I have that. And then I have another Majora's Mask for whatever reason. I'm assuming I bought the Majora's Mask later on, because I thought that I lost it. But I don't know where my Ocarina of Time manga is. I don't have that one. I don't have the Twilight Princess, but I do want to read the Twilight Princess one because... Well, obviously because it's Twilight Princess, and there's a lot of them. Apparently, I think there's like 4 of them. There might even be more. There's several books of that. So, more in-depth story, and then also, one of my biggest factors into wanting to read it is the fact that I saw a little glimpse online. A lot of people were saying, wow, this shit looks like Berserk art style. Or, oh wait, yeah, okay, I have sumo wrestle this guy or something. No, I don't. I just gotta hit him. But I think when they get to the Twilight Realm in the manga, it's got some heavy Berserk artwork, which is pretty cool. Where is Agatha in Hyrule Castle? The first ones are never great, but damn it. The first ones are never great, but they're innovative, which inspires others. Yeah, pretty much. The laneway opposite Telma's bar. Okay, my cats also terrorize my lab. Got it. Oh, it's very nice. Link also gets his arm cut off. What? In the manga? He gets his arm cut off? Now... okay. Not saying that that's a Berserk reference, but the fact that people are saying... I've seen the artwork for the Twilight Realm, and it does look... Obviously, Kentaro Miura's artwork is his own, but it does seem to draw inspiration from Berserk. And also, like, Link losing his arm, getting his arm cut off. I don't know, but I'd say that's a Guts reference. Anyone that loses their eye or their arm in any sort of media is a Guts reference. 100%. All the time. Venom Snake losing his eye, or Big Boss losing his eyeball. It's a Guts reference. It's a Berserk reference. Yeah, like in the scene with Ilya? At the start when the moblins jump them? That's crazy. I gotta look this up after this stream. That seems cool. I mean, kind of wild, though. Does Link just doesn't have his arm for the whole manga? Are we really gonna do this trolling shit? Wait. Did I just do this? No. Game's trolling me. Oh, I remember this. Yo, as a kid, I desperately wanted to try out hot springs because of this. Because look at how comfy this shit looks. Like, damn. They're just vibing over here. They're just chilling. Nice, warm steam. Hot water. Like, come on now. You gotta read to find out. I just gave you the juicy bits as enticement. Hold on, I'm not gonna look up the spoilers or anything, but I do want to see this. I gotta see this. I'm just gonna look this up real quick. I want to see if I can find a panel of him losing his arm. Twilight Princess manga. Link loses arm. It's the first thing that pops up. What? Brutally severed. Oh my god! Holy shit! Dude, for a Zelda book? That's pretty wild. Yeah, his arm's just sitting there. He's face down in the water. That's crazy. I gotta read this shit, bro. Yeah, one of my coworkers is crazy about this. He was telling me that I really should read it. I want to see how many they have. How many volumes? 11 volumes. Dude, that's wild. That is a lot. Okay, well then there's definitely a really good story to be told there. If they have 11 of those fuckers. Because these other ones that I'm looking at, like the ones that I have are one. I think one of them had 2. For it to have 10 volumes for a Zelda manga, that's a lot. And also, I think that would sit really, really nice next to my. How many Berserk books do I have now? I've got 12 deluxe editions of Berserk. They take up the entire top space of my bookshelf. I've got Vinland Saga, which I'm not fully completed on grabbing all of those. But I've got 1, 5, 7, 9, and 10. I've also got some of the future Berserk volumes after the deluxe editions. Volume 41, 40, and 39. I've got Marcus Aurelius books, some Seneca, and 1 and 3 of Vagabond manga. And of course the Zelda ones. I need to finish these collections, bro, but they just cost so much money. I know damn well I spent probably like $500 or more on all of the Berserk manga deluxe editions that I have. Why am I going this way, bro? I need to go this way. Same Twilight Princess introduced me to hot springs before anime. What the hell? Let me in there! I gotta remember how I climb up this mountain. Yeah, no, every time I think of hot springs, well, as a kid, like, I would say this was my introduction to, like, yeah, wow, I gotta try a hot spring. And I still haven't yet. 20 years later, and I still have not ever tried a hot spring. Closest I've ever been is a hot tub, but that's not the same. I did a couple years ago, I was planning on going to, I want to say Norway. Try out some of their hot springs there, but do you look at the videos online, dude? That shit looks so awesome. Okay, what am I supposed to genuinely do here? Did I go too far up? Wait, did that actually? Okay, I guess that worked. I don't know if that's how I was intended to go past those, but it worked. Alright, let's try that again. Aura, bro. Chills. Just chills. Like, the sword clearly doesn't hurt them, so do the curl up from being tickled. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Doubt my sword is hurting people made out of rock. Alright, I'm just gonna spam A. See what happens here. Oh shit, I forgot to put the boots on. I did not do that. I did not do that. What the hell was that? I did not do a sidestep. I clicked A. Oh, you bastard. I'll bitch slap you. Oh no. With the counter. No, stop circling me, man. I'm trying to circle you right now. No! Sidestep him right away. What the hell? He's changing up his AI, damn it. Yeah, you're done, buddy. Get the fuck off. Uh-oh. I was just playing. I was just kidding. Oh, he's following me, man. He's following me to slap me. That's bullshit. Yep, and he just counters me. I'm not even gonna waste my time slapping him. Young warrior, you have a strong will and a sharp eyes. do you mean by sharp eyes? Did you just say his name is Goron? Hold on. Goron? It's a crazy name. My name's Human. I thought it was a key that was in there. Oh, got me, you son of a bitch. Oh, no! Didn't mean to do that. Oh, you would put me all the way at the beginning, too. Oh, it's not there anymore. Oh, I got greedy. Oh, I could have still survived, and it was deserved. What happens if I land right there? Can I actually get back up? I think that's one of those false hope things. Where's the lever? Oh no, it's on the other side. I thought this was so cool as a kid. This was really cool. Back in the day. Having your boots be like magnetic. Crawling along the walls and shit. Oh, I heard that chicken thing, whatever the hell it is. Or Koron. Bro, it's cheeching in here. There it is. I don't know if I picked it up in the last one, or if I smashed the jar. I think we'll smash it. Nope, I can't smash it. We'll have to pick it up. Let's see what's hiding over here. That part definitely overstayed its welcome from my memory. That was kind of worth it. Ugly little guy here. Oh, this guy is definitely chooching. Look at that. What is that even supposed to be? Is that a pipe? Is that? No, it can't be. You wouldn't have that in a Nintendo game like this. What is this though? What is this device? A monocle? I'm gonna assume it's a monocle. I don't feel like Nintendo would mess around putting implications of that in there. Oh, it is Twilight Princess. I know this was a rated T game, so maybe they changed that. Made an exception in this game, possibly. They do have a bar, so... Well, they had a bar in every other Zelda game. They drink milk, so it's child-friendly. Oh yeah, this guy. brother. Why am I getting calls right now? Did a lot of good work right there. Kind of reminded me of that the Bowser boss fights from Mario 64. What? What the hell is this? It resets them? Oh, that's one easy way to get him out of there. Oh, shit! Ah, the screams of agony from Link. It was a very familiar sound. As a kid, I fucking fell in that lava a lot. I still have my fairy from the last dungeon. I guess I don't need one now. I don't remember how to fight this guy. What happens if you run out of arrows? I mean, you'd have to miss a lot of shots, and I'm sure a lot of these jars around here have plenty of arrows too, but... Well, hello, Pyrus. Yeah, he's wasn't on our screen for very long. Too easy. Alright. Well, I guess in the next stream we'll have to go to the Zora domain. But, yeah. Been streaming for just about 2.5 hours, so I think that's good enough for today. But I'll be streaming some more of this, surely, very soon. This is gonna be the priority of my next couple streams, unlike where I was doing Dispatch and Fatal Frame. And then after that, we'll go from there. But yeah, thanks for can't even talk. Thanks everybody for tuning on in. Thanks for the likes, the comments, and the support. If you're watching on YouTube, check out the Twitch. If you're on Twitch, check out the YouTube. The pop-ups are in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good night.